Hello there. Welcome. I'm Stuart.
And I'm Dolores, and we're the co-owners of CG&S Design Build. We started construction in May of 2024 and completed it in October of the same year. Every single time I come into this office, I don't think of it as an office. I think of it as my home. So as I'm in the common area where we are right now, I think about where the dining room table was, which was a huge round dining room table, enough for 10 people. And then next to the dining room table was a little island, and inside the island was the kitchen and the laundry room, and that's that whole space over here. I can't not think about those kinds of things and remembering what it was like to be a kid living in this space, and then feeling all the love and the good energy and the happy memories that house at that time brought me. And now with the renovation, I have all that and the newness of this space that can hold all of our employees and the happiness and the joy that it brings me now. One of the most important design elements to our new office was to have this commons area, because we're a larger staff than we used to be, and this allows us to have a meeting space for our company meetings and also gathering spaces for our events like our tamale party or our Christmas parties or whatever event that we want to host.
I'll tell you about the kitchen design a little bit. This kitchen is not a fully functional kitchen because we don't have a cooking center. We don't need one at the office. But if we did have a cooking center, it would be right here on the island. And many of our kitchens that we do for our clients feature a central island like this, and then a workspace that we have behind the island. So the idea is it's a two-zone kitchen.
Our design influence was sort of a mid-century modern styling. And so we use more of the warm colors. The color that you see back behind us for the pantry was a painted kind of a terracotta color, and you'll see that in the bathroom as well. And it's kind of a nod to the light fixture above the island, where it's not, it's not a super modern piece. It's something that kind of kicks back to truly when the house was originally built.
Back here, we have pantry, we have a second fridge for drinks. We happen to have, since this is an office, we happen to have our coffee center back here. Having this secondary space is really important. A lot of homes don't have that. The project manager's office here, our project managers don't spend a lot of time in the office. They're out building things, which they're really good at. But in the morning, they check in and they have these work surfaces where they can talk and get their computer work done. That function used to be out here in the middle of the office. And so that's something that does not want to be front and center. So now they have their own space.
One of the other wonderful things about the remodel was to be able to update the bathroom that I believe had an update 2 or 3 remodels to go. But we were able to take some of the same kind of finishes like the terrazzo floor tile and into account, make it an accessible, handicap accessible bathroom, brighten it up. It's very beautiful. Again, Lindsay did a wonderful job with the selections of lighting and plumbing fixtures, and just makes it really a pleasant, beautiful space. We're an office, and so it's really important for us to have a reception area where we have someone that can greet our clients. Stuart, why don't you tell them about the art in the back?
Well, this is an original painting from our son, Ryan. He is a very accomplished painter. And so that is the basically the focal point as people come in the office. That's kind of the first thing they see. The other thing that we did up here was added the acoustical treatment, sound absorbing board, which is sort of hovering over the reception desk.
And back behind us is our secondary conference room, which became another important element to our design. We have one conference room, and it became very, very clear that because we work in teams in our design build model, we needed an extra space to meet. And so we got one snuggled in there back behind us. It's got a writing board and a TV and enough space for 6 to 8 people to meet.
All right, this is a really important feature of the office to me because I love books, and this is our little library. It's also a media wall, of course. This is a massive flat screen television. It's got a home, it's got a recess. It's not just sort of mounted to the wall. It also has a surround of wonderful books. But it's important for me and for all of us, I think, to remember that we are a design company. We need some inspiration books.
Just like any of our clients, Stuart and I became the client for this project, and that meant that a team was assigned to us. The architectural design was done by Wellington Chu, interior design was done by Lindsay Gauthier, and Nathan Morris oversaw all of the construction. Hey, thanks for coming by. Stuart and I loved showing off our new office here at CG&S Design Build.
Absolutely, and stop on by anytime.